Hello. Thank you for tuning in to From Darkness to Light. My name is Shawnee and I will be your host. If you are a Cancer involved with a Capricorn or a Capricorn involved with a Cancer, this reading can be for you. This reading can be about family members, friends, lovers, and or others. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Cancer, Capricorn, let's begin. Okay, so for starters, Cancer, Capricorn, up, we got ego. Ego. Okay, hurt ego getting in the way, relationship, etc. Okay, so either or, however it goes, we have somebody who is ego driven, who might be allowing their ego to ruin their relationships or ruin their life. Okay, somebody might be ignoring something that they shouldn't, or somebody could be feeling ignored. Okay, somebody might be looking for it says fishing for comments. Okay, so this person may be on social media checking to see if somebody's been talking about them, saying things about them or pertaining to them. It could be borderline stalker or being a stalker in general. Okay, this individual, instead of with this energy coming up here, Cancer, Capricorn, okay, it's something here that needs to be said, something here that needs to be done. Somebody needs to clear the air in some type of way or another. And instead of them addressing the situation, they're holding back, they're not saying anything, and they rather be on your social media looking and seeing if you're making comments about them or talking about them, or that or whether or not you might even be saying anything pertaining to them. Okay, so they can get some idea of where your head is at. Okay, so you have somebody here who is ego tripping, basically. Let's see what your tarot is talking about here, Cancer, Capricorn. They're allowing their ego to ruin a connection, relationship, or their life in general. Take it as it resonates. We have two to come out. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, somebody here is in defense with the Seven of Wands, feeling guarded. And Two of Pentacles, back and forth, back and forth. Somebody here is unstable. Okay, I feel like somebody here is unstable and just somebody's got their defense up against the back and forth. Someone here is dealing with somebody who, and I feel like conflict, drama, unhealthy behaviors, habits, uh, things of that nature. So I feel like in this situation, somebody may have blocked someone or maybe protecting themselves from this type of energy that this individual is giving out. Either way, somebody feels like they have limited access because somebody is not going back and forth with them, arguing, playing games, and stuff of that nature. So somebody feels some type of way. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice cards, and the Nine of Wands. So with this coming out like this here, Cancer, Capricorn, there's an opportunity to make right some type of wrong here in this situation. There's an opportunity coming up with this Ace of Pentacles and then the Justice card. Okay. The Nine of Wands is about wounds, being wounded. Okay, so there's an opportunity that's getting ready to present itself if it's not already here. And keep in mind, it could come through a phone call, text message, something small and nonchalant, but it's an open door is what I'm saying to you. It's an open door that's coming, presenting some type of opportunity for someone to fix and heal this situation, because somebody here with the Nine of Wands has obviously been wounded, been hurt, okay, in a situation. And again, it's an opportunity coming to address this, fix it, or whatever the case may be in the situation, all right? Cancer, Capricorn, let's see what else comes out here for you. And that's if they can allow their ego to stop guiding them. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This could be going on in a family. Okay, could have been something that's been going on for a long time, or that's a long time coming. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is out here representing long-term and abundance, okay? We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, and Six of Wands. So you have somebody walking away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling, something that they felt empty in, for something more inspiring, okay? Something more emotional fulfilling. Here in this situation, you got the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands here. This is victory. This is a win. This is success. Okay, that's what this is. This is success. So you have somebody here who walked away from something that was empty, something that didn't feel like it was going anywhere, something that didn't feel like it was going to amount up to anything. Somebody here wasn't happy in the situation, so they left. They became inspired. And this doesn't have to be anything that has already transpired, but it's coming. Okay, if it hasn't already transpired. So this is somebody here following their passions, and it's leading them down the right path here. Victory, success, okay? Abundance with this Ten of Pentacles here, yeah. We have the Five of Pentacles, okay? Now this is despair. Okay, this is lack. King of Chalices. Cancer, this is your energy, male or female, coming out with the Knave of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So this is someone who is in despair and desperate in this situation. And Cancer, doesn't have to be you, but this is the energy that's coming up here with this King of Cups energy. Somebody here is in despair and desperate. That's why they're looking for comments, looking for, some of you, they're looking for work, looking for something to do here in this situation, anything that's going to give them a leg up in the situation, okay? This person could be looking for a job, looking for some information in order to bring back to work on this situation. Yeah, you have somebody stressing themselves on how to approach, come back. You even got the Devil energy coming out here. Definitely a karmic, somebody with unhealthy habits or behaviors here in this situation. This could be a big manipulator. Somebody here is dealing with, like I said earlier, somebody here is egotistical. Okay. Yeah. Beware that deception, because you have the Seven of Swords behind that too. So yeah, this person is in despair, feeling, I'm gonna have to get that later, feeling left out in the cold, things of that nature. Okay, this would be somebody that's a show off. Normally they're showing off or whatever the case may be, but whatever transpired in this situation that's got them feeling in despair, out in the cold, having to beg, or whatever the case may be, because I'm getting that there's some begging going on here as well. Whatever this is has got their ego crushed. Now, with the Seven of Swords that I've seen earlier in this situation, you want to be aware of that type of energy surrounding this situation, because somebody may come in with some type of fake apology or whatever the case may be, if they do intend on returning back to the situation after being abandoned or left out in the cold or whatever the case may be. They may be coming back with some type of fake apology. But also with that Seven of Swords energy, I had a glimpse of the Five of Swords here, okay? And with that being so close to each other, first of all, those are negative energies for me, the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I feel like once this person lets this individual back in, some time will pass. Things may go smooth for the first month or so, or whatever the case may be. And then I feel like this person is going to allow their ego to get the best of them again, and feeling some type of way about themselves or about the individual. I feel like this person is going to relapse back into the same old behaviors, doing the same thing over and over again. Because what they really want to do is just to get their foot in the door again, do the same thing, and then step back out, get their foot in the door again, do the same thing, and then step back out. You know what I mean? It's a cycle going on with you and this individual, okay? Because they are ego driven. All right. And not to say that people can't change, but people just don't change overnight. That's the thing. People just don't change overnight. So let's see what messages we have here for you, Cancer, Capricorn. Yeah. See? Find ways to fill your cup. Be self-fulfilled. Now, let me tell you why this first line hits. Because somebody here, because of the way the situation has turned out or things have turned out in general, somebody here might be bored. Don't know what to do with themselves, okay? They're unhappy. They don't like to spend time alone with themselves because they don't necessarily like who they are. I'm sorry, don't mean to, sound so, I don't know, harsh about it, but that's just what it is. A lot of people do not like to spend time with themselves because they don't like who they are. They need to face that and change that, because at the same time, these same very people refuse to change who they are. And that's the common sense of the situation. If you do not like who you are, then it's time to reflect on yourself and change who you are. Be the person that you want to become, that you hope to become, that you see yourself in the future. Take steps towards that. So with this first line, it's like find ways to fill your cup. Be self-fulfilled, okay? So like don't be emotionally dependent on someone else or others to make you happy or to keep you out of your head. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. Listen, read it for yourself. Pause the video and read it for yourself. Let's get another one out here for you, Cancer, Capricorn. Look at this. In both cards, Spirit is telling someone to spend time alone. You need to spend that time with yourself in your head. Okay, you need to reflect. First line always does it for me. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. That's reflection. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. We being spirit, God, the universe, holy angels, all of them. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Basically, so spirit is telling somebody that you don't have far to go. You don't have far to go, but you need some time to yourself here, Cancer, Capricorn. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. Okay? Cancer, Capricorn, that's what I have for you, and I hope it helped. I'll see you next time.